What up?
Pancakes.
So, I followed a recipe. Well, I tried. I'll link the original recipe in the blog post. So, the original recipe used a cup of flour, but this was just for little old me, so I just used a half a cup. And that little thing, it says 22 grams of protein. That's if you use the full serving. I don't use the full serving. I think their full serving is like 34 grams or some shit. But anyway, so I couldn't taste the pumpkin pie spice. So I'm just gonna say that's optional. I assume if I didn't taste, like, even though I didn't taste it, maybe there'd be some sort of subtle blandness by not having it, but I'm not gonna recommend it. So the recipe pretty much called for equal amounts of liquid to flour, which her blog post is pretty legit because there's a lot of comments of people kind of critiquing and saying, oh, this is delicious, but you know, it's too watery or too thick or whatever. So hers is adjusted. So she just says, like, start there and then add more. So I keep adding more. And her recipe is like, these are gonna be thick and fluffy. So I was like, alright, I hear you. Thick, sure, why the fuck not? You know, I don't know how to cook pancakes, let's just try it. So I was like, dude, that's just so thick. I just don't know if that's right. So they cooked forever on one side and would barely bubble up. So I was like, fuck, they're gonna be gooey on the inside. I was like crying. Well, look at that. That shit's like perfect. So then I added more and it was too liquidy. And I was like, fuck it. I'm already a failure. But I could have added, you know, a pinch of flour to thicken it. Just, you know, improve it. But I was like, fuck it. We're committed. And then, but at the time I was like, maybe that's not too watery. Maybe this is perfect. Since I don't know where perfect is, maybe this is it. And I thought those were kind of watery, like gooey, like gummy. So I was like, fuck those little ones. So I ate those before. And then I cooked this last one. And somehow that one was thicker. Maybe there was more flour at the bottom I didn't scoop in. So it was essentially like 2 big ones, 2 little ones. The watery ones sucked, and the big ones were awesome. Actually, they were all pretty similar, but the big ones were better. Bam! Look at this shit. This was good. Once you add sugar, it's legit. Peace.